Hi, this is Miss Lester. I just wanted to jump on real quick and explain the report that I sent this morning. So there's a math report and a reading report, and this is what it hopefully looks like on your screen as well. So the first thing is this learning area down here. So the red means that there's 0 to 59% mastery, which means that we are not understanding those areas quite as much. We're developing our understanding, so 60 to 79% of that information is understood if it has a yellow box beside it. And then we understand these content areas at an 80 to 100% under level of mastery if there's a green triangle beside those. So this student example, they understand all of these areas. So literature, language, and informational text. As a parent and a student looking at this, there's a couple things that I would like to look at. This first one is not yellow, the blue bar. So we want to see that growth across the board. So if you have a starting score and an ending score, we're really going to focus on that. So the beginning, the first time you took the test, and then the last time, was there growth? And so all growth is praised and appreciated, and that's just such a good feeling when your kiddo has that growth and they've met that understanding. But you might want to think like, or you might be asking yourself, what does this mean? Like, as far as growth, did they grow, with their peers? Is this what is average with their peers? And there's a couple things we want to look at with that too. So the first is this percentile rank. So for this made up student, it is the first test out of 5 for this kiddo. They took it every month, it looks like. He scored in the 45th percentile rank, which means he scored better than 45% of his peers during that first test. On the 5th test, he scored better than 72% of his peers, which is awesome, right? I don't necessarily always agree with, comparing kids to other kids, but it is helpful to know, like, where does my kid fall? Like, is this a nationwide thing, a school-wide? Where are we at? And so that's the first piece of data I would look at. The second is this SGP, and that's what teachers look at as well. So I celebrate all growth. That's something that is super important to me as a teacher and a lifelong learner. But I also want to see that SGP number because it compares us to a nationwide average. So at 35, it's only typical growth. So it's not that average growth or growth that kind of matches their peers. For that, it would be about 50 or higher. So what I would like to do if, John, he's a made-up student, as I said, if he were in my class, I would start doing some digging. Like, does this student have good grades in my class? Does he come to school every day? Did he have an off day? Did this test, was it on a day that there was some stress or maybe he doesn't perform well in the mornings? I'd start looking at some things like that because everything indicates from what I'm seeing that maybe that growth isn't as high as it could have been compared to the his nationwide academic peers. So that would be some things that I look at. Again, reading range, if you're looking for books, if you're into that thing where you want to find leveled text, that would be something you could look at. The percentile rank overall, the scaled score is something that we type out as teachers, but doesn't mean a ton right now to us as students and parents. So just the big 3 areas, these learning areas, where is your child at in those understanding pieces? Did we grow? Was the growth like their peers? And so, start to asking yourself like, congratulations, excellent job, or, hey, what else can we do? So a lot of great scores this morning. I was super pumped to see what I saw. It reflects, I think, just the awesome amount of learning we have done this year. And so if you would like more information, please let me know. This video is already a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, so hopefully it helps. Thank you.